Okay, this is part two. This is try number two because the other one, instead of doing turn around the camera, I press stop. Don't blink, it's your boy Inko. Welcome to the Home Show. We're doing well on this 13th February 2025. Today we have a lot to do. We have a couple of videos. We got some clips to do. We got some recap to do. More than everything, we have to work out. But right now, we're gonna start with a beginning of the day, an intro of the day. So enjoy the weather. Avec les chamabao, don't blink, it's your blink. And also have a wonderful day on this 15 April 2025. Today we're about to be playing some tower side. So today we're about to do the intro. Start the day right. Start the day right. So without further ado, let's go. Super good mood today. Because we slept really well, right? It's always a good time. So, you're gonna make the same thing as usual. You know how it is, you know what it is. We got about 2 days left of this series. The red will be missing. I got 4 here. I got 5. That's 9. Today is Sunday, right? Today's Sunday. And tomorrow is our away-in day. Because I have a bit more energy. I had time to call my father, to call my mom. So that makes me more energetic. Let's get the thing out the water from the pool yesterday. It's tricky out, couple minutes. It's a difference. Right? Yesterday, I was a zombie. Right? Today, pretty good. Today we're doing pretty good. You wanted it to be picture perfect. I was watching this other I did yesterday about the habit thing. Golly. Somebody must have had nightmare or some shit. I love cheese. I love cheese. Shoo. Oh, I love cheese. Shoo. Oh, this is hard to see. You know, this is how it's not much to consume. It's not much to consume. You do. Right? This is how much you consume. I'm going to make a sandwich. I'm going to make something different. So I'm going to do this, right? And I'm going to be putting it over here. I'm hoping for the 4 pieces of bread are all of them super moist, and the cheese will still be the same quality, and the hot dog will be better. even though they say you gotta change perfection, right? Hear me out. Hear me out. They say you gotta change perception, but you cannot. What would they say? They say that you cannot be perfection. It's to change perfection, right? But if you were able to change the definition of perfection, then it would be perfect. Because perfect is there's nothing to change, right? If there was multiple variants of perfection, what would you do in the situation? 13th April 5. I don't know if I did a intro correctly or not. Oh well. You'll tell me, right? You'll tell me in the comments. Here's a little bit of a situation, right? Yesterday. It's not a big deal, but by letting people in my life about 2 weeks ago, one of those persons came in yesterday to our life and said, hey, and she didn't invite, right? And she said, and I'm like, if they were you want to be, oh shit, I don't want to talk. And I'm going to sound savage, but like, I don't want to have guests every single time. Or I don't want to have the same guest every single time. Right? I want to be glad to right. And the main thing is about being part of the community, right? The community is something that appeared from nowhere. It appeared from a common interest, which is content. But then, see, I don't want to talk about this, but for example, you think about that's only the way you mention it. And then you look at content, you're like, wow, these people are so talented, right? So, then again, look at a person like Simon Scam, who would really try to do other stuff and only the reaction succeed or get an interaction. You gotta build something like fucking like to do that, I don't have a choice, right? So with this person yesterday, and she got mad at me. She got mad at me for not accepting the life. And I'm like, okay, I understand that you're mad, right? I understand that this sucks because I didn't allow you last time, right? I think I have to know that's that, right? It's like asking me to borrow the lawnmower. I don't know, example. It's like asking your neighbor to ask you for the lawnmower, right? And then you're mowing the lawn. And it says, hey, fuck you're mowing the lawn. Let me borrow your lawnmower. And like, yeah, but dude, I'm using it right now. The guy says, I don't care. Let me the lawnmower. You do have a right to say no. You do have a right to say no, but because you said yes the first time, then the fact that you said no is gonna be weird, right? So yeah, of course I'm not like making people mad, but at the same time, obviously, think about my people first. Or the opposite, the opposite can be said too, the opposite. For example, I went to somebody at the L strike, right? And she invited me to come up. I took the opportunity, right? But when I come up, she's basically, I wouldn't say expecting me to do the entertainment But I didn't do it. It was nothing, right? I was willing to help, of course, but I'm a modest person. If I'm not here, what are you gonna do? You know, teach a man how to fish. Give a man a fish, he'll fish one for one day. Teach him how to fish, he'll never ask for food again. You know? But then, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm old school, right? Maybe I am old school. Most people, when they do TikTok 5, they do like battles and stuff like that, right? Oh, steamed bread. It's delicious. Steamed. And look at the cheese. You look at most of the TikTok, right? And people do battles, but the battle is 2 people or more, right? And then it's not about you being entertaining, it's about everybody being entertaining, right? So there is kind of like a teamwork there, right? And then life is weird. Life is weird, right? So I've been listening to a lot of Trilta Shami lately. That's why. I just love sugar. Woohoo! Honeys. And I've been listening to her a lot lately. I just like seeing this steam on the screen. It makes me feel like a tough cookie. And most of her videos that I like are when she's with someone, right? Crystal or Lucas Avocado. When she's by herself, she's good, but she's not as good. Then, but before that, I'm never watching someone who's doing like a collab. You know, very rare. So I don't know how people do. Are collab the new norms? Is it weird to see when talking alone? There's another event. Oh. Where I wasn't at live. TikTok. And the host brought me up, but during in the middle of the conversation, I think they were talking about, oh, we're talking about the reality of being a baby mama, you know, for real. And I sympathize with those, but my knowledge of this not that great. The funny thing is, I bring you up. They bring me up. Talking about how shitty their ex is, right? The first one says, "Oh, my baby daddy is in jail." Typical hood shit, you know. Typical hood shit. And chick was like, "I wish he was in jail." Like, oh fuck. Huh? But then nothing better in the world. And I had to say, "What do you think about that week?" I'm like, wow. I'm a bro. I'm a bros. Hmm? So I'm doing some backup. I got you, bro. So I feel I can protect and the best thing I can come up with is a repeat circle, right? Yeah, go ahead. They probably saw this behavior from their parents, but then the parents most likely was the father. You understand? So I'm like counting sheep. That's not bad. No? And I'm like, a bit of a rant this morning, huh? And I get people keep sending me their videos. And please like and comment. And please like and comment. I'm like, there's just this culture of where that is okay. You know? I don't understand it. I understand that it's social media. Okay. I understand that it's a social aspect. Okay. But there's a need for individuality. Right? This cornucopia of let's do this together will lead you somewhere. Right? For example, right? No, it's different, but for example, right, you got this family channel. Like now what we're gonna start seeing is people like the Shaytards. Shaytards were one of the families that started up on YouTube. One of the OGs YouTuber, right? And the Shaytards were into normal for father and mother, right? Then what started happening is the kids grew and grew and grew and grew. Some of the kids left. Now what happened is they had another baby. A lot of people think that they had this baby because nobody cared about the content if it wasn't family content, right? But the family was growing up. Understand? And then when we got this outdoor boy, where it's a father with his kid living in nature, and they're super interesting, but at the same time, it's about the kids, right? I'm teaching the kids. If there's no kids, the guy's not motivated. Then it's a problem. The problem isn't asking for help. The problem isn't being social. The problem isn't going live with somebody else. The problem is, can you do this on your own? And the girl doesn't even make content. That's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, I think it's important for me to have this independence, right? Independence. You know, I'm seeing other people and they're going to start up their life and they're going to be sharing it 10, 15 times. And ultimately, it's a numbers game, right? But I don't know, it just feels weird. It just feels that we're going back where you're using the lawnmower that I needed, you know? That's how I feel. Anyway, enough of this blah blah blah. Love you guys, take it easy. We'll see. We're gonna go take a shower on Saturday. Sounds good? Sounds great. There's stuff to do today, so let's start it. I said, get a lot of stuff to do today, so let's start it.